Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our group will be presenting the topic of biopharming. Our table of contents for this presentation, firstly would be description of biopharming, secondly mechanism used to produce the product of biopharming, thirdly significant functions of biopharming, fourth the bioethical, biosafety and legal issues related with biopharming, and lastly opinion of fair judgment to the issue of biopharming.
Hello, my name is Abigail Corin. My matrix number is 23DBT21F2001. So today I'll be presenting about biopharming. What is biopharming? Biopharming is the use of agricultural plants for the production of useful molecules for non-food, feed, and fiber application. It is also called molecular farming, and biofarming. Plants are already grown to produce valuable molecules, including many drugs. Biofarming is different because the plants are genetically engineered to produce molecules we want them to.
Number is 23DBT21F2008. Mechanism used to produce the product. Biofarming involves the insertion of gene construct derived from humans to develop transgenic plants and animals in producing pharmaceutical substance for use in humans or animals. Demonstrate mechanism used to produce product in biofarming. Biofarming involves using transgenic plants or animals to produce or farm pharmaceutical product for therapeutic use. This involves the insertion of target genes into hosts, crops or animals that will not normally express those genes. The desired compound can potentially be expressed in a form that is routinely havers. Example, milk, egg and fruits. There are several established examples of biofarming including transgenic sheep that produce human A1 antitrypsin in their milk. Individual deficient in this enzyme develop emphysema. Crops that express attenuated antigenic fragment for specific pathogenic disease. Edible vaccine. There are several established examples of biofarming including transgenic sheep that produce human A1 antitrypsin in their milk. Individual deficient in this enzyme develop emphysema. Crops that express attenuated antigenic fragment for specific pathogenic disease. Edible vaccine. Biofarming of antithrombin. Antithrombin is a blood protein which inactivates certain enzymes in the coagulation system to prevent excessive clotting. Individuals with a genetic or acquired antithrombin deficiency are at an increased risk of developing damaging blood clots. Genetically engineered antithrombin has been biofarmed from transgenic goods to produce stock for commercial use. A human gene encoding for antithrombin is introduced into fertilized egg of a goat. The modified eggs are implanted into the uterus of surrogates, which give birth to transgenic offspring. The transgenic offspring will produce human antithrombin in its milk, which can then be extracted and purified. Each year, the transgenic goat can produce a quantity of antithrombin equivalent to 90,000 human blood donations. Biofarming of antithrombin. Human to antithrombin gene, sheep to fertilized zygote, antithrombin gene and fertilized zygote to transgenic zygote to transgenic sheep, and transgenic sheep to milk with antithrombin.
My name is Nurul Fazlina binti Ahmad, matric number 23DBT21F2020, and I will be continuing the discussion on significant functions of biopharming. The number one function of biofarming is that it is a way of creating a lot of highly desired substance at low cost. Compared to the existing production techniques, pharmaceuticals can be produced in plants for a significant financial reduction. For instance, high-quality, highly sought-after medications are currently produced using crops like tomatoes, corn, and tobacco, establishing crops as drug factories. Thus, pharmaceutical medications such as vaccinations for infectious diseases and therapeutic proteins for treatment of conditions like cancer and heart disease will be more readily available and less expensively priced thanks to biofarming. The second function of biofarming is that agriculture now includes biofarming as a fundamental component. Biofarming aims to increase food's nutritional value, quality, and shelf life, while also assisting crops in acquiring other desired traits, such as pest and drought resistance. Additionally, mass manufacturing of such food lowers prices since genetically modified organisms, GMOs, are transgenic crops used for commercial purposes. For instance, an enzyme required in the production of cheese is being produced using modified microorganisms including bacteria, fungus, and yeast. Rennet, a substance found in cow stomachs, has historically been used to coagulate cheese, but because of the demand for hard cheeses has outgrown the supply of all rennet, a different approach was needed to meet the demand, which is biofarming.
Good morning, madam. My name is Saresh. I am from DBT 1A and my matrix number is 23 DBT 21F 2003. And today I'm gonna present my topic is the bioethical biosafety of biofarming. So, the first issue is bioethical. Transgenic plant production of biohermeticals may be more affordable option than employing altered bacteria or mammalian cell culture. A benefit of biofarming is that plant cells already have the biochemical tools necessary to fold complex proteins and carry out the post-translational modification, such glutation, which involves the addition of sugar molecules, which are essential for complete biological functions. Furthermore, plants do not harbor retroviruses or other infection diseases that affect humans, such as prions, in the same way that mammalian cells do. Next, biosafety. There are certain biosafety concerns due to the presence of modification in the milk of transgenic farm animals. First, there is a chance that a protein product from the mammary gland could leak out and into the animal's bloodstream, where it could have negative systemic effects, because expression of a transgenic can be unpredictable. Another issue is the possibility of using transgenic male animals or females that were left behind for food production. In the instant, possible hazardous medicine, infected meat might make its way into the supply of food for people.
One of the examples of legal issues of biofarming is that biofarming has the ability to spread new and undesirable substances into the air, water, soil, as well as food and drinks, potentially resulting in a public pandemic of illness and allergic responses such as life-threatening and anaphylactic shock.
I am Keith from DBT1A. My matrix number is 23 DBT 21F2043. Now is the part of the opinion of fair judgment on the issue of biofarming that present by me. So on, we will look for the advantage this issue of the biofarming. Now, so we went to the point of the advantage of biofarming. We know that everything have pro and cons, so now we went to the pro of the biofarming. Biofarming get us and enhance our safety, the ability to produce novel and complex molecules. Various plant species can be used for biopharmaceutical drugs productions, including tobacco, moss, algae, alfalfa, rice, and carrots. Biofarming offers several advantages over the other conventional methods of proteins production at higher levels. So it let us get the advantage from the biofarming, and we can get the highest protein production at the higher productivity, and we get the more goods products. The recombinant proteins are isolated from the various production systems of transgenic animals, including urine, blood, milk, egg, plasma, and others. These all are the advantage of the biofarming that it take to us goods. That's all for my presentation today, and thank you for you all lend your ear to us so long time. Thank you.